Lynn, are you on Twitch?
Hey everyone,
Yep, I'm
welcome
up.
back to another episode of Trapped in the Mists, our Curse of Strahdtail here on the RPG Storytelling Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live channels. We're professionals and we have everything ready to go right away. Definitely don't talk over each other because we're still
What
finalizing
was that? I
things.
couldn't hear you.
Shut up.
No,
I'm
no.
running the show here. Um, and I say we're professionals, so we're professionals. But yes, welcome to everyone who's joining us live. Welcome to those of you on the VODs as well. Just as nice to see you there. If you are interested in joining us live, because you're not, we do stream just about every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern-ish, 8 p.m.-ish Eastern time. That translates to about 5 p.m. Pacific or whatever that is your friendly local time zone. Hey everyone, good to see everyone. You might notice a special guest face who's been here before. I'm gonna be so for real. From what the party was just talking about go live, may or may not run into them. We shall see. But just in case, because I know there's an idea of something floating around. It may be a quick jaunt, do this thing, and then jaunt back to do whatever other things. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter, Your Honor. But on that note, everyone should go over to rpgstorytelling.com because it's just a great space. It's a fun place. You can spend a lot of money there and you get great stuff. True story. Ask me how I know. But I seriously highly recommend you go over there. It also helps you. It's just a great central hub for anything RPG storytelling related. If you're looking for links to live streams, links to videos after the fact, if you're looking for merch, if you're looking for any of the newest items that we just that we have that you want to pick up, if you're looking to decorate your house, the basics. rpgstorytelling.com, greatest space to go for all of that. Boy oh boy, you can also get our Discord link there. Sarah, what else we got? What did I miss?
Let's see. So, got all the merch, got all the blogs, got the Patreon, got blog articles. Let's see. The pre-orders for the Archivist Codex from Idea to Living World are officially closed. But the good thing is, tomorrow you can purchase the book anyways.
Ooh!
Tomorrow is the official worldwide launch for the normal purchase price book. All 700 plus pages of it.
Aye. 700 pages.
Yes. It is a massive. It's basically textbook level guidance and assistance and philosophy and everything else on how to actually build a fully cohesive world. So not just like, I want to build a little tiny scenario for this world, but I don't really care about most of it. No, this goes into everything to make sure everything is interlinked and affects every other piece of the story, so that the world generates your story instead of your brain.
That's great. That's great. Amazing. Well, that sounds like a great spot. You should totally head over to RPG Storytelling. Pick yourselves up a copy. I know I will be, because, as I've said many times before, I will be making a world here in the hopefully not too distant future. But that is the future, and we're here to talk about the present. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and slip on back into the mists and let them teleport us off to Barovia, the land with no sun and whose skies are always overcast by the thick clouds of the mist. As it has been, or as it is now, so has it been for decades, centuries passing as each before it. The people here are born, they live, and they die, and some even find themselves unlucky enough to live through another turning of the cycle, when the mists and the shadowy creatures that inhabit them deem it time to wake the Count from his slumber and capture souls from beyond their borders to entertain and torture the denizens here. And this is where our story continues. I don't remember who's doing the story.
Carlton,
That'd be high.
Gawain.
He volunteered for me.
Ah, yes.
you volunteered as tribute.
As a good tank always does, I will take the damage. Uh, so last session we picked up in combat with the Desiccator Leviathan. I believe we started on Ivor and my turn. We Ivor shot it a bunch. I did a jump spell and then alley-ooped over with like a Jedi leap and cut a slice. With Yana then verted herself up the kaiju into the spine, implanting an immovable rod. At which point it could not move, and Ned shurikened it with a baby's hand
Yep.
and broke its neck while it was just hanging there. Oh, also we shrank it. I forgot about that part. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
That was part of the Jedi leap. That's right. But Ned got the how do you want to do this with a nat 20 doing like 70 points of damage. It was nasty. We found a bunch of loot in its stomach after looking for a bit. We found a Stonky's ring, a scroll of protection against Fae, some walloping ammunition for Ivor, and a 100-pound rod of the Vonadod that's made of adamantine, and that definitely won't come up later. We then went back to Vallaki and found Van Richten and Esmeralda, along with the druids that were joining their defense at the northern gate. We started talking to them. Gawain had Ivor plant a letter on Esmeralda without anyone noticing.
Sleight of hand.
Thanks to some magic and some distractions and some absolute legendary fucking sleight of hand, no one noticed a thing. Ned did remark that we should have a memorial for the fallen. I just want to point that out, and we should definitely do that. But after we left there, we went and scryed on Ismark, who we found in a coffin, starving, basically, as he had been turned into a vampire. And made to starve in the same manner as Leo Delisnia. So we will be able to, if we can cure the vampirism, then he's going to be fine eventually. Because Strahd's not killing him, he's just dehydrating him. So eventually we'll be able to bring him back. We all went our separate ways. Everyone kind of went to go chill and rest, except for Gawain.
Actually, everyone was together. You specifically went somewhere to chill and rest, in quotes.
Well, I was more saying like everyone went to their own activities and things, like
Skin suit and chill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. No, I remember a minor illusion, a big like black cube around it,
Oh, yes. I know.
which I can't remember how long minor illusion lasts. I think I had
1
to like
minute.
sit there. Yeah, I had to sit there and recast it every minute. Oh, that's very funny. Anyways, met up with, or Esmeralda found the letter that Gawain had written to her in Celestial, and it effectively waxed and waned poetically about meeting up near the stroke of midnight. Gawain showed up at that time, all 4 feet of him, and started talking to Esmeralda, and she agreed to let him in, and they began talking, and Gawain confessed his feelings, that he had feelings for Esmeralda, and that he'd grown very fond of her, and she reciprocated those feelings, and they spent a lovely evening just talking. Thank you very much.
So they
And
call it
it
these
wasn't
days.
the kaiju.
But it could have
And
been.
and it wasn't the kaiju.
That he knows of.
Bana! Plot twist. That's Esmeralda's nickname, the kaiju.
That's what I was just about to say. God damn it. Oh, that's so funny. Anyways, we then returned back to Rissa's apartment where everyone was, and we all long rested. Um, and we went into the next morning we went into chapter 12 of the Tome of Strahd, which is the final chapter, except for the epilogue, which is like apparently very short.
Yeah, this will be the final chapter.
We went in and it was, I forget, what was the year, DM?
1776.
1776, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Freedom
It
Day.
was Barovia's 250th anniversary of no, I'm kidding. It was not more than 100 years after the mists fell on Barovia, so the valley was very young.
Okay. Yes. So we went to the valley shortly after Strahd brought the mists down. We split up, or we basically showed up as traders, if I remember correctly.
With a D,
with-
not yeah.
Yeah, not traitors, traders. But we showed up with Vasily von Holtz. Was that his name?
Mhm.
Right? Yes. The traveling persona of Strahd, so as to not freak people out. We went our separate ways, and we were given 3 days to explore as a group a couple of different areas. There was some gossip. There was outside. There was the trading post, the tavern, the church, and the mansion. We figured out that all of Tatiana's incarnations, for some reason, end with an NA.
Marina, Tatiana, Irina.
You have not. I think that's all the ones we've
Those
heard.
are the only 3 that we've been we've encountered. Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the universe saying nah. Yes. But yeah, oh yeah, we went to the church. We met Father Grigor, who is the previous incarnation of Captain Strosny, who was the champion of Dalvanar that we had to keep beheading until we figured out how to, just get rid of it. But he was very. There was a connection between Father Grigor and Gawain, as Gawain used a little bit of light magic to show that he was also of the faith of light. Not necessarily the Morning Lord, but the faith of light. And we learned there was I believe a sick girl.
Barely. All
And
three of them.
think-
yes,
I would like to go to
one of the little houses, and Ned,
cornhole with them?
of course,
Ivor joining adults playing cornhole or children playing cornhole?
Ivor is good with children and adults, so
That's not the question. I'm asking the DM who is it that you're playing cornhole with?
a number of adults. There are some
Damn.
children over there, but
Damn, that messed up. All right, never mind.
oh well.
I guess we'll never know what was fated if there were children. Okay.
There are some kids playing off in the corner with some things. They're dueling. They're running
maybe
around.
they're the adults are playing cornhole and the kids are playing horseshoes.
Yes, very much so.
There you go.
No, my comment only worked if you joined children playing a game, but now I can't do that, so just ignore it. Uh,
I tried to help
it's
you. I
not
don't
about it's not
I
about
don't know
children
what you're
being
trying to go
present.
for.
The kids are playing
No,
darts. The
I was
lawn
literally just gonna
darts.
point.
Yeah, darts.
I was
No,
literally gonna
not
walk up
darts.
to the
Lawn
dads.
darts.
I was literally gonna walk up to the dads while you joined the kids playing corn and be like, "That one's mine. Which one's yours?" But I can't do that now.
Should have known that's what you were going for.
I figured
Oh, that's good.
it's a good opening to like get these guys talking.
I should know better than to ever like go against a leading question coming from Casey.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's always good stuff.
whatever happens to yes and come on.
And that's on me. And that's on me. All right. So, but yes, Ivor is joining a cornhole game. Somebody had to step away, so you step in as the fourth. Oh my.
Ay ay ay.
As somebody is talking to somebody who stepped up to who asked about the grill master.
That was
I
also Ivor.
Oh, that was also Ivor. Okay. Yeah, they're. Oh, hey, good to see you. Come on in. Come on over. Hey, I need to. He just stepped away, so I need a partner. Have you played
You
before?
need stand-in.
Yes. Yeah. You play before? You play?
Yes, that's fine.
Ah, perfect. All right, we're only down to 1 point, so let's make this work. Let's make this count.
Very well.
I'm gonna walk by, tap Ivor's shoulder, and give him a guidance.
Go
Ooh,
ahead.
that's good.
Go ahead. Give me, we'll call this a sleight of hand, just for general dexterous throwing.
Okay. Let's see, sleight of hand. I have a +6 to this.
So this is going to be a combined sleight of hand team check versus team check. So your sleight of hand is going to add to your partner's, and then your total is going to be compared against the other team's total for to see who wins.
Okay. So, straight roll +6 +4.
A
That's a
D4.
D4.
Yep. Okay.
Also, if you want to be really petty, you have Flash of Genius.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. Strong start. That's an 18.
It's already at least a 25.
And that's a +2 +6, so +8.
27.
No,
Okay.
no, 26. Right?
Yeah.
What was the
now.
You had 18.
So-
You rolled an 18.
18
Plus
plus
six.
Oh,
plus
18.
2.
For some reason, I thought he rolled a 19. Okay, you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
26? And your teammate rolled a 10, so remember 36. Or 30. You guys managed to pull it up and tie it back up. As the opposing team only rolled a 32. Very well done. You guys collect your beanbags, and your partner apologizes. I'm so sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I am Nikolai.
Nikolai, nice to meet you.
Do you introduce yourself?
My name is you may call me Ivor.
Ivor, very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. All right, Ivor, we Is the last round. We got him. We got him right where we want him, eh?
We've got him on the ropes.
Look, I
We
can see
can
the
pull
fear.
this out.
Look at that. They're like sweat on this. They're sweating. They're nervous. All right, let's do this.
Very well.
All right, one more. Sleight of hand.
All right.
I'm gonna guide
I
him
think I
again.
can guide myself and
You can.
let's Ned, do you want to guide me again?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, so another D4. Ooh, that's even better. Okay, so that's a 19 on the die. And let's see. Is this on the... Okay, so a 3.
28.
Very nice.
I'm tossing these bean bags.
Yeah, you come in on fire. You're draining them. You've played this game many times. You're very proficient at cornhole. You can mark that on your character sheet. You can add a new skill. Cornhole, dex based, and at this rate, expertise. I think I just got Dalton.
How often that comes
Unless
up?
something else happens.
No, because we used to play cornhole in the military. So that makes sense.
Oh. No, you didn't get me. Sorry. Just a
Okay.
stringy onion got caught in my throat.
Oh, a stringy onion got you. How did you know that was my nickname in high school?
I mean, have we've spoken to you. Of course, we know it's your nickname in high school.
Wait, Casey,
What up?
what was my stage name again that I stole from you?
I don't remember this. When was this from?
Oh, okay. This
Oh,
was last
week.
session. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, last session.
You put it in the quotes?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Oh, I didn't put it in quotes.
Oh well. So you got a 28. Plus your partner does not do nearly as well. He's had a couple of drinks. And his eye-hand coordination is not what it once was at best. So altogether you guys only get a 33. However, one of your opponents is remarkably consistent. He misses his first shot, then he lands his second shot and it slides in, and then his third shot is just straight in, no sliding. It just goes right in the hole, which is exactly what he did last time. It's the same progression. The other guy landed all 3 in the hole last time, and he gets none of them this time. And with a total of 18, you guys blow them out of the water. You go from a 1 point trailing by 1 point to winning by several in 2 rounds, almost exclusively because of you, I4. As Ned, you're there with him. And while all this is happening, Riss, what are you doing at the barbecue?
Yeah, what are you doing at the cookout?
Watching
Eating
people.
because they can now.
Can I?
Yeah, it's in your body.
I'm still technically a reborn, but probably just sipping on like a drink of some sort and just kind of watching Ivor and just kind of like people watching. Just trying to get like a vibe check on the like townspeople.
Absolutely. These guys are, if you if you didn't know any better, you would swear these guys are having a good time in Barovia. These are the first people we've ever seen enjoying themselves, truly enjoying themselves. A couple of people sort of slide on up. They have a plate of something that they're sort of like picking at, along with a little cup in their other hand. Oh, hey, I don't think we've met before. I am Laszlo. This is Ulrich. Um, it's nice to meet you. Are you came in with the traders?
Yes, yes. We're
Oh, very.
a group of travelers. We're just kind of passing through.
You don't look Vistani.
No,
Okay, okay.
just traveling with them. Right?
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. You guys are sort of like part of just like a trade caravan. Not
Gotcha,
necessarily
okay.
Vistani.
Okay.
Ah,
No,
cool,
no.
cool. Very nice, very nice. What do you, so what do you sell?
Could I overhear this from
Yes.
wherever I am? I'm gonna cast message. Just say books.
Well, we know a little bit of mostly books, I think at this point, but
Oh,
there's a group of us, so if you're looking for something specific, it's probably around.
oh, that's great. I should pick something up for my wife. She's a big bibliophile. Um, which where if I once all this, but probably tomorrow. Where I'm gonna stop by. What's your shop front? Which wagon? Which part of yours?
I will point to the wagon we came in on and hope that the dream magic of whatever the fuck is happening allows us to have books.
Yes.
I'm also gonna send Ned a message be like, "This is your fault."
Most of them are Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I'm gonna message back. All you know is books. If he asks a follow-up question, you would have had the answer.
We
I don't
wanted
think
to see
it's-
the books. Do we actually have books?
It doesn't matter. We don't exist. You
I
can
don't
lie all
think
you
it's
want.
fair to blame it all on Ned.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
All right.
that's so-
I'm
But
playing
no, yes.
cornhole.
If you would like to stop by tomorrow, we will absolutely. We will be around. Like I said, we're passing through, just kind of, talking to people. It gets a little when you travel a lot with the same like group of people, it can get a little I don't want to say boring, but it is good to talk to others.
Yeah.
To take a break.
I agree. Laz speaks up. Yeah, I mean, I work with Ulrich all the time. It's not great. I feel like he never shuts up and I never get away from him. So, and his friend just sort of like holds his chest in mock injury.
Can I insight check to see if they're having an affair?
Yes, you may.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
also?
guide myself through this.
Yes, you may.
The book is for his wife to distract her, so he can continue to cheat on her. That's my headcanon right now.
This is insight.
Yes.
I got a dirty 20 before I add my D4. Ooh, okay, 24.
I also got a
Nice.
24.
Nice. That is absolutely what's happening here.
Oh. I knew it.
Just like Chris and Ned share a look over the guy's shoulder.
Meanwhile,
Ned in the corner is going like this. He's just like putting his hand down like
And the staff
Right,
is
of course. Yeah, sure. Do you know what I can have some selections picked out for you? Do you know what your wife likes to read? Does Laszlo like to read?
Oh, I'm
Laszlo is the other guy, right? Not the guy I'm talking to?
the correct. Laszlo's the
Okay.
other guy. She likes her fantasy. And I mean,
Who
perhaps,
doesn't like fantasy?
well, it's like behind the curtain fantasy. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna message. Suggest 50 Shades of Grey.
What the fuck is that?
Just fucking do it.
Have you heard of? I guess we have a selection called 50 Shades of Grey. Sounds up her alley.
Okay. I'm trusting you right now because that doesn't honestly that title I don't understand it, but that's fine.
I don't either, but I don't have to necessarily understand all the books to sell them.
It's and I'm not the one reading it, so that works.
True.
It's a just heated rivalry for them.
And what about Laszlo over there? Did you
Huh?
does he enjoy any books? Do you enjoy books?
Oh, I mean, I'm not really much of a reader. That's really much my wife's cup of tea. And he just sort of looks over at Laszlo. Here and there, not exactly. I've never really gone overboard with it.
I think you guys would enjoy. I have another one it's called a Heated Rivalry. Like it's good. It's fun.
Like we like to read it together?
For sure, yeah, of course. It's always fun to do. We call them like buddy reads. So like you read them at the same pace, then you like meet up with your friend and you talk about them, or your coworker or whoever. Like little mini book club kind of thing.
They turn to each other and like their eyes sort of light up a little bit of like, that could be so much fun. Oh, that'd be great. No, actually, that is a good. I will be. We will be by tomorrow to pick those up for sure.
Oh,
That
for
is a great
sure.
idea.
And if you end up enjoying it, I've got a bunch of recommendations for you. I promise.
Very nice.
If you want, I've got a bunch of different like options, and this is like all kinds of things, and for your wife as well.
Oh yes, for the wife as well. So you're new. I haven't seen you when you're on this route before. You are new to the. Are you new to the caravan?
Yeah, we're finding our legs, learning the ropes, seeing how if this route will do well for our caravan, for our group.
Very good, very good.
How often do traders pass through here?
Periodically, not always. We're a little bit off the path, so it's always nice when we see some people come through with some goods to sell. If you're looking for if you're running low on anything, I know that Talto's trading post has some great prices. This stuff is fine, but so are the prices. You get what you pay for, and the prices are very reasonable.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I will talk to everyone else in my group. I think there are a couple things we wanted to top up on. Do you know if they do like trades? If they would take goods for things, or are they only looking for coin?
Honestly, between you and me, I think they take just about whatever they can get. These prices, they're yeah. I'm sure
Understood.
that they're open to anything. And he and Laszlo share another look.
Oh my god. Is the
Rich
coffin
shares
maker all
another
over
look
again?
with Red with Ned.
You now realize that Ulrich looks a lot like Henrik, the coffin maker.
Uh-oh.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't even think canonically he has a sex dungeon thing. I think we just made it seem like he does. And everyone in town believes it.
It was purely a facade that Yana put up just to get him in trouble.
Remember when we said yes and?
Mhm.
I am so down. And maybe
Yeah,
maybe it's like a shameful thing for like a Henrik, right? He tries to hide it.
Yep. Although the guards know about it because he's been there's been complaints filed before. Ah, my. All right. Ivor, as you end up finishing up with these yard games, Andrej sort of bids you a good evening. It's fairly early, as he's like, I better get back home to the family. And you, as he says this, you sort of, it's like, it takes you, it's a little bit surprising as you glance around. Everyone else is packing up at the same time. It's relatively early. It's like maybe 6 o'clock. The sun, the light is just starting to fade. And almost as if on cue, everyone is like wrapping it up, cleaning up, packing it in. And Andrej clocks it. Go ahead, Ned.
What are the daddies at the grill doing while they're like? Are they also packing it up?
Yes, they're breaking down the spit, the roasting setup, to bring it in just to keep it safe and secure.
Got it. I'll approach the daddies after you're done with Ivor.
Okay.
And how old how tall is Gawain at this moment?
He's not with us.
Nah, Gawain's over at the Burgomaster's mansion.
Oh, okay.
With Yana.
Yep.
Okay.
But yes, as you glance around and you notice this and it surprises you, Andrej clocks that look on your face. Oh, that's right, you're new to town. So
yes, my
there's
apologies.
no apologies needed. I forgot that this is early for like sort of a get together to wrap up. I remember I do know that because I have family up in Kresk and Valaki, and it's the evenings we're on much later than we do down here. There is a wood witch named the Baba Lasaga, and there's suffice it to say that it's best to be inside after the light fades. Outside after dark is not a great time to be here. We had some monster hunters come through a little while ago, and they sort of squared up, and no one's seen her since, but the woods, and he thumbs a finger. He thumbs over to the woods north where Baba Lasaga's hut was. Those woods still creep everyone out. There's still noises. They still feel inhabited. So no one's willing to risk it. It's only been a couple of months.
Uninhabited.
No, they still seem to be inhabited.
Ah. Okay. So is she dangerous?
She was. She was a very powerful witch. And it wouldn't surprise me if she doesn't stay dead.
Ivor's trying to play dumb. Because obviously Ivor knows who she is.
Oh man, I really stepped in it, didn't I? Anyway.
How close to this conversation is Riss? Like, can I overhear this?
Yes. As Ned has stepped away and your friends Laszlo and Ulrich also step away. They're just sort of like, one of them just can't help but like giggle to himself, and the other one just punches him in the shoulder real hard. Stop, she's gonna hear. As they sort of meander on their way. But yes, you pick up these little bits coming from Ivor's conversation with Andrej.
Yeah. Riss will walk over to that one and go, I'm so sorry not to interrupt or intrude, but did you say there was a witch?
Oh yes. So wait, you're also one of the traders, right? I'm Andrej. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I'm Riss.
But yes, I was just telling your friend Ivor, or I assume your friend, that there is a Baba Lasaga is a wood witch or was the leader of the Wood Witches Coven, and we had a couple of monster hunters come through here, and that's why everyone's packing up already. I know it's relatively early, but nobody wants to chance being out after dark. She's supposed to be dead, but I don't know that anyone really trusts it yet.
When you say supposed to be dead, could you expound on that? Like someone has killed her?
Yeah, we had a couple of monster hunters come through
Right,
a
okay.
couple of weeks back. They went out, said that they found her, dealt with her, and came back. Now, we'd see her every once in a while doing something witchy around. But she has this skull that she flies around in. We haven't seen her recently, but
Did they present like a body or any proof that they dealt with her when you guys had them like come through?
no, we didn't, and we didn't ask that. Like, they came and said that they had heard this and were going to take care of it for us.
Okay, like you didn't pay them.
No,
Right. Okay,
No.
cool. Good, good.
no, they did not provide any sort of proof of death
Okay.
either. There's nothing there, and that's sort of why everyone's not sure if they can trust
that's
it.
smart. Yes, that is good. Have you had any how much would Riss know about like covens?
A fair amount.
I forget what they were called. I'm so sorry. But have you had anyone's like daughters disappearing in the last?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not uncommon for
A child, a young female child, to disappear.
It's not all the time, but it's happened enough that it's
weird.
people know. Yes, it's it's weird that it's happened more than
More
three
than
times.
Has it happened since the monster hunters came through?
No, but that's not uncommon. It's not frequent.
Okay. How long
It's-
ago did the monster hunters come through?
just a few weeks.
Okay, okay.
Like I said, we haven't seen her for a while, but
No, yes, yeah. No, I was just making sure because if someone had, then at least the coven still exists. If the child had disappeared, because that is how they.
yeah, that's the other question, right? Like, because she and her girls, she and her witches are out there. I don't know how many they killed. I don't know how, like, maybe they found their sort of hideout or whatever it is. I don't know what what they call where they live. Their witchery. I don't know if they found it. I don't know how many they killed. I don't know how they know. I don't know if there's like a ledger where they're like
Right.
Cindy, Rapunzel. Like, I don't know how they know all of the people and then
Right,
match them up to the
course.
dead bodies. So there's a lot of unknowns. They sort of came in, killed, and said they killed, and then just left. And nobody's sure how to. I don't know how. I'm not sure how to take it. I don't want to speak for everybody.
No, right, for sure. Do you guys have any Is there anyone in town who has any arcane abilities?
No. We're far too small. You'd find somebody up in Valaki like that if you're looking for them.
Gotcha. How far is Valaki?
Oh, not more than a few hours travel
Okay.
up north.
And where do you know where the coven was located? Like, are they in between here and Valaki? Are they out in a different direction?
They're probably somewhere in the woods back that way.
Okay.
And he points up to where the woods where Baba Lasaga's hut was.
Right. Okay. For sure. So Baba Lasaga definitely isn't dead. There's no way.
I
As
mean,
someone
we
from
know
the
for a
future.
fact she isn't.
Right. As someone from the future.
Because you guys killed her.
Right.
Debatable.
Did we?
Yeah, did we kill her?
Looking around
That's
at the party.
Strata killed her.
Fair.
But also, did she?
Is there any point in pursuing this plot bunny, knowing that Baba Saga isn't dead? And we already kind of know that she had ties to Strahd. Or is this the thing we need to pursue for this chapter, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
This is more just background lore for the
Gotcha.
town.
Okay.
But
I
that was one
definitely-
of the little gossip threads that was
Gotcha.
present.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I definitely think you should continue to be vigilant and you know, be careful about things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like a good rule is to never assume something is fully dead until you see a body, you know?
Yeah, you're right about that. Actually, I know that Ned, as you sort of like.
Oh, I was actually gonna ignore it. I was gonna all the questions that were just
that's
asked
right.
these people is what I was gonna ask them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because you were gonna ask you were gonna talk to the grilled
about
dads.
about all this stuff. Yeah, but never
Mhm.
mind now. It was already said.
Well, actually, as you step up to the girl dads, the daddies, as we shall say, as some might say, they're in a grumbling mood. They had to just put out their fire before they were ready. They had to put away their
Perfect.
grill. They're not very pleased.
Could I
and
overhear enough about this to like just approach them with this conversation?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Some of them have had a couple of drinks, so they're not exactly being quiet about it. And one is complaining about the burgomaster, Laszlo.
Wait, Laszlo is the burgomaster, or Laszlo is the one complaining about the burgomaster?
Laszlo is the name of the burgomaster.
Is that the same name as the guy that Riss was just talking to?
It sure is.
Is Laszlo within earshot?
No, Riss's Laszlo, as well as Ulrich, have both left.
Okay, what are
Wait,
they
there's
saying
two
exactly?
Laszlos?
It's unclear if the person who it's unclear if your Laszlo is the same as this guy's Laszlo.
So wait, who was I playing cornhole with?
You were playing cornhole with Andrej.
Yeah, Andrej, which is the person that I walked up and was talking to about Baba Saga.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. What are they saying as I'm approaching?
Is it the same like person?
I'm gonna
Not
find
just another
out.
person, okay,
I'm
named
going
Laszlo?
to find out. Jesus.
We're getting there. And the one dad, he looks a little bit older than the rest of them. Well, you know, I don't know who. We should probably put him up for. We should put him up for re-election because you know Laszlo, he ain't shit. He ain't nothing. He's not. He doesn't take care of himself. He doesn't care about anything. All he does is bounce around that mansion of his, and he doesn't care about the rest of us. He doesn't care about the people. He's just in it for the money. He's just another Ulrich. That's all he is. And until that family just dies, we're never gonna be rid of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just happened to overhear. You're talking about this gentleman that just left, Laszlo?
Huh? Who? No. What? No. No. The burgomaster Laszlo wasn't there.
Oh, sorry. One of my trader colleagues was speaking to a man named Laszlo and his partner. I mistook him for the man you were speaking about right now.
Wait, who are you talking about?
And I'll point towards. Well, are they still here?
No, they left.
I'll describe the Laszlo that just left.
A couple of the daddies start to laugh. What was his partner's name? Let me guess. Ulrich.
Indeed.
Everyone just sort of like breaks out into a roar of laughter.
This is like town's worst kept secret kind of thing.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret, my friend. Their names aren't Laszlo and Ulrich.
Mm.
They also aren't fans of the Burgomaster. They don't introduce themselves as themselves whenever they are looking for a third.
Ah, that's great. Oh my. Uh,
But yeah, they hate them
interesting.
just as much as the rest of us.
Interesting when people get try and invite others to their kink. That being said, why is the Burgo Bastard so hated?
he's he's a creep. That's why. His his daughter, Marina, not
Mm-hmm.
really his daughter. He adopted her when she was like a kid. Found her on the banks of the river. Just out of nowhere. No one knows. And one of the other dads sort of jumps in. And you didn't hear it from me, but I heard that he might be making his way down to the courthouse to uh, dissolve the adoption because he wants to marry her.
That sounds appalling.
Right? I don't know if I'd be able to do it if I'm the one to get it. I'm just being honest. That's disgusting. I couldn't. My God.
Hmm. What could possess a man to do such a thing?
I mean, yeah, she's a beautiful young girl, but she's way
That's
too young
his,
for me.
that's his daughter, even.
Exactly, let alone the girl that I raised. He raised her.
And has he always been like this, or is this new?
I mean, I didn't. This is the first time hearing of it. And he sort of looks around some of the other dads. Yeah, no, I've no. This is I haven't. He's always given me an odd vibe, but nothing like this.
Hmm. So it seems like he's had a change in demeanor.
Uh, we're not shocked by it, but he hasn't done anything like this before.
What has he normally done that's earned your ire?
Eh, I mean, nobody likes him. It's just a collection of bad qualities. Um, his tax policy is all over the place. Nobody knows what to expect. Um, he said that he's going to start coming around to collecting every couple of months for the right of owning land down here. That doesn't make any sense. It's our land. Why am I going to pay for it again every
Hmm.
year or every couple of months? That doesn't make any sense. Um, we already tied to the church from every harvest. It's, I mean, how many times are they just gonna tax the same the same our livelihoods until we have nothing left?
That is incredibly frustrating. Huh. S- So what are you guys doing about this? I mean, surely you can put in another leader.
I mean, it's not like he was voted in. These guys, it's it's almost no, I would hardly call this a kingdom, but it's a family line under Strahd sort of set up whoever he wanted, and then they've continued. I don't.
Hmm.
We haven't seen Strahd in a little while, so he hasn't been seen or heard from in a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure that I want to go against his wishes, though.
Huh. So who was the leader here prior to Strahd?
Ah, boy. We. I don't remember. It's been. Oh, I don't remember. I should have. Yeah, it was a different local family, but I think they were loyal to the old warlord. So I think they all got put to death.
Hmm.
I think this is like 80 years ago, so I haven't seen it myself.
Understood. Incredibly frustrating, I see.
It's good to have like-minded people, man. Like
Yeah.
to know that you come in from fresh eyes and you say to see the same problems that we do. It's vindicating.
No, of course not. And, it seems like the people always in power want to abuse those who have less and take more and more and more. It's sad to see that's the case in more than one area.
There's a chorus of mms from all the dads as you say that. They're full agreement with you.
Mhm. Hmm. And unfortunately, he has the hand of Strahd behind him. So much for an uprising, I suppose.
Mm. He's I just hope he has a honestly, I hope he doesn't have a son, so then his house dies with him, and then we can somebody else gets picked, somebody better. Oh yeah, but we should get going. It's
I
getting
mean,
dark.
I'm gonna leave. I'm sorry. Have you ever thought of ending? Have you ever thought of speeding up the ending of that line?
What are you suggesting there, sir?
Hmm. Nothing more. Just think of it as the random musings of a visitor. Have a good day, and then he'll leave.
There's like low murmuring as they sort of like the circle closes and like everyone sort of steps in and like lowers their voice and like what does he mean? What kind of suggestions are these? Who is this guy? Where'd they
I'm
find him?
I'm casting suggestion without actually casting the spell.
But I mean, but all right, so what? Who knows where he came from? He's not wrong. And it's like there's murmurings going on. Um, so it's quite the little hubbub that you found here with these dads. Um, but yeah, that's as the evening wraps up here at this cookout. We will switch back over to the Burgomaster's mansion, with Yana and Gawain. Um, as you guys approach, let's see. The mansion is perhaps not bog standard, but it is familiar looking in its layout from uh, the mansion, the burgomaster's residences in both Barovia and Vallaki. Um, let's see, Laszlo hosts mansions. Okay. As you guys approach and Vasily von Holtz is also approaches shortly afterward. Um, well, hey, fancy seeing you here. Do you also have an audience with the Burgomaster?
Yes, we heard of the Burgomaster's daughter's predicament, their ailment, and came to lend our aid.
Very noble of you. I'm also here to check in on her and see how she's doing. I'm glad to see that other individuals are concerned on her behalf. It's so terrible to hear what she's been going through.
Yes, I agree. Please, after you.
And oh well, thank you, thank you. And you guys all approach together. And Laszlo Ulrich arrives to greet you, and he is nothing like Laszlo or Ulrich, um, who are both in wonderful gay shape. Laszlo, on the other hand, is he's very much the classic rich, uh, old world like aristocrat, fat and lazy. He's like bald on top. He's not exactly good looking. Doesn't take care of himself in terms of like health. He's clean and whatnot, but he clearly doesn't like keep himself disciplined, um, and enjoys the lifestyle far too much. Um, well, hello. It's good to see you. It's good. I was informed that you would be arriving, my lords, and I am more than happy to entertain your guests as well. Please, everyone, come in, come in. And Von Holtz, thank you very much for your hospitality. I'm sure that we won't. I hope that we're not being that we are not in imposition. Uh oh no no no, of course not. We are always happy to have our traveling traders come through. Whatever we can do to make your stay here more enjoyable here. Please don't hesitate to let me know, and I will get it taken care of. Um, I had heard that Marina had fallen ill. Um, is she? Would she be up to joining us, or would we be able to check in on her? If she is bedridden at the moment. No, 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 no. She is. She's. I will have her brought out. She's more than, but she's very capable of small. I just don't want her doing anything major, anything overexerting. Um, just be her. She has always had a delicate temperament, but this should not be a problem. And he calls one of the servants over. Go and uh, fetch Marina. Tell her that the our guests are here. Sort of nods and scurries off. Please come, sit, 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 sit. And he escorts you all into the parlor. To sit where refreshments are brought. And after but a moment, Marina arrives. She's dressed plainly, but she's even like the clothing does nothing to detract from her striking beauty. Her bright red coppery hair is pulled back and stands in stark contrast to the drab surroundings and her appearance, or her attire, I should say. She sort of like does a very slight little nod, bow, curtsy, acknowledgement, and joins everyone sitting down on a very delicately. Vasily is entranced immediately. And he's speaking with her quietly. And the burgomaster's like, I, uh, he's not quite sure where to jump in, so he turns to you, Gawain, and Yana. So, what do I owe the pleasure?
What's his name? Oh, Father Grigor at Saint Ekaterina's told me that Marina had come ill with some sickness. I'm a healer. Not the most skilled, but I can do my best. You know, I can give it a good shot. See if I can cure
And
it.
I would.
Sorry, it's just me and Yana there. You were with the other group.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, good. If you wouldn't mind, I could examine Marina and see if I can create either an alchemical concoction with my associates' help, or perhaps use um, some of the Morning Lord's uh, glory to try to purge the disease from her.
Hmm. Um, might we, might I, trouble you for a more private moment? And he sort of stands up. Um, my lord, would you mind keeping my daughter company here? Hmm? Oh yes, that I will. I'll keep an eye on her, of course. And he just sort of motions to step just out the parlor and around the corner, with you guys. And his voice is hushed right away. Ah, so this is a bit more delicate a situation than the father might have mentioned. I'm sure that he was merely being discreet. She's had strange wounds on her neck uh, for the last few nights, and I am concerned at what those wounds would imply. Um, I worry that she is not sick, but is being courted by. No one has seen Strahd in decades, but I am worried that he is somehow involved.
What is your plan of action should that be the case?
Well, Father Gregor is assures me that he is more than capable of handling the situation, and that because Strahd has been, it is very likely it is not Strahd. He says that he has handled very similar cases and been able to take care of it before anything were to escalate. He has stepped in and saved many people from a similar fate, and Strahd was not involved. So he assures me that it is very unlikely.
But not impossible.
Nothing isn't. It is. You see where we live.
Would you allow us to perform an examination of her, just to verify? Discreetly, of course.
It's. I will. Father Gregor will be coming back this evening. Perhaps you would be able to join us then, and we can perform the examination then.
Understood. DM question.
Yes.
Would my divine sense ability, would that trigger if she was being turned into a vampire? Or only when she's become a vampire?
No, only when she's actually turned fully.
So probably, okay, so yeah, she's probably not fully turned, or she'd be probably not here.
So while Vasily is in there with Marina, and we're out here talking to the burgomaster, can I be listening for any sounds of possible biting? Like sounds of her going, or like short little sounds that she might make as teeth might be puncturing, or the smell of blood, perhaps.
Yes. Moments of passion, shall we say?
Exactly.
Yes, you may. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Advantage for hearing and smell.
Okay.
Oh, can I give a bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay. before any bardic inspiration is used, that is a 21.
21. Absolutely. No sounds or smells of any sort of there's no sounds of any injury ever so slight. No smells of blood or other bodily fluids for that matter. It's a quiet conversation that they're having back and forth. On a 21, just based on the tone and some of the words you're able to pick up here and there, Vasily is very engaged. He's really the one driving the conversation, asking questions, probing, really trying to draw her in. And she is very, like, politely not engaging or trying to engage as little as possible. She's just like answering, but not elaborating. Vasily's in there pulling teeth to keep this conversation going, but he is. It's unclear if she's like trying to end it or if she's just very uncomfortable in his presence for any reason. She's definitely nervous, and let me phrase it this way. She's definitely nervous, but it's unclear if she's uncomfortable because she doesn't want him there, or if she's just uncomfortable because she's in the presence of somebody who's of such station.
Understood.
Let's see.
Also, I could probably, oh, not Star Wars. Yana, when I get close enough, if there's any, I'm whispering this to Yana. If there's any charm effects on her, they should end while I'm near.
Very good to know. It might come in very handy.
I'm sure there's some. He's not. I don't think he's playing this game from a level field.
Exactly. Plus, you and I both know why we're actually here.
Yes. All right. Well, I should get to. It was Laszlo, right, DM?
Yes.
Was his last name Ulrich?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the joke.
There's
Sorry,
Yes.
There's an Ulrich, and then there's a Laszlo Ulrich.
Gotcha. Okay.
3 people.
Yeah, no, Laszlo and Ulrich, the two guys that talk to Riss, that is not their names. They are also displeased with the Burgomaster and are taking any excuse to poke fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love it. I'm so it's great.
We I when I met with Father Grigor, he's had some religious relics for me to observe and study. I'm sure I can come back later with him to do this assessment and attempt to suss out the truth.
Yes, of course. That should be more than fine.
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead and looks at Yana. You ready to go?
Unless they would like someone to stay and keep nurse for Marina.
At that point, Von Holtz steps out. Marina has informed me that she is wishing to retire back to her quarters. That is fine. I am whatever she needs. I know that she is not feeling herself today. I will escort her back there then. Thank you very much for your hospitality. And he turns and heads back into the parlor.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll head back to St. Ekaterina's so I can go check out whatever relics they have that might be relevant or
Hmm.
yeah. I just figured this is a good place for like me to look at religious stuff and for Yana to investigate for any potential information
Hmm.
if possible.
Yes. As you guys step in, Father Grigor, Gawain, it is very good to see you. Yes, I was wondering if when you would be stopping by. Come, come, come. I have much to tell you. And it is I. Hello, my child. As he greets you, Yana. I am. You may call me Grigor.
Uh, my name is Ariadne. It's a pleasure. Gawain was telling me that you had some relics that you were going to enjoy with him. Do you by chance have the books that I could possibly study while I'm here?
Do you any in particular that you are thinking of?
Uh, Town histories, area histories, mythologies, legends, that type of thing.
I I don't have so much here. More just the some of the holy texts.
That would be fine.
Oh, perfect, wonderful. I will go and I will collect them for you.
If you like,
And
you
that will
can just
be.
point me in a direction. I can just go peruse them all.
Oh, of course, of course. Just right down here, first door on your right.
Thank you, thank you. Have fun with the relics. And I'll trot off.
She has a rather voracious appetite for reading.
Mm.
Yes.
Ah, it is. It is a good thing. Not many do these days. I worry it will be a lost art. A skill that only some remember.
Mm.
But I will come. I have we have much to discuss. So you you asked about religious relics. I have found that there are relics here and there, but there is uh perhaps it is perhaps more beneficial to familiarize oneself with more practical instruments of holy war, especially given their current circumstances. And he rolls out like an old leather surgeon's knife case that has like all the scalpels in it, and it's just a vampire protection kit. There's wooden stakes, or it's a supernatural protection kit. There's wooden stakes. There is a silvered blade. There are vials of holy water just sort of like slotted into little bits. The way that his preparation reminds you of the way that Van Richten prepares.
Okay.
And the way that he collects like his tools. Father Grigor is a vampire hunter. It becomes very apparent as he shows you some of his tools. I do keep one note as he rolls this out that catches one thing that does catch your eye. There is the only thing. Hold on one second. Um, these are probably going to be more useful in general. In this land where we are, given our Lord Master and our Lycan neighbors. I don't know, how familiar are you with our supernatural neighbors?
Sorry, DM, he's referring to like the Keepers of the Fang and stuff like that.
He's werewolves and vampires in
Oh,
general.
okay. Okay. So just the general supernatural phenomena of Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my experience traveling.
Mm-hmm. It is that is good. All right. So you are familiar with at least the basics. These are there's a number there's a number of things that you should know when you go out to hunt vampires. Um, and he points out wooden stakes. He points out holy water. He points out he informs you of running water. Um, that it is if they remain submerged in it, it is very caustic to them. Um, and he goes over how to kill one so that it stays dead. He runs the gambit on it. Nothing that you guys don't already know. Um,
Does he mention sunlight, or is that not even a thing he mentions because it's
no,
not?
he doesn't even mention it. It's not
Yeah, I
even.
figured.
It's unclear. He may not even know about it, just because it's not even a thing here in Barovia. He also now these are standard kit, and it is good to it is best to be familiar with these and not rely on anything more. However, it can be helpful. You have asked about relics, and he pulls open a drawer on the workbench where or on the area where you guys are, and he pulls out a large femur. It appears to be human, or at least humanoid, and it is old. Um,
Okay.
Let me check one thing quick.
And it's super holy and can hallow things.
March of the Dawn. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Cast Hallow like 9 times a day as an action, right?
This is it looks old but not ancient. Um, Perhaps several decades at most. This is the thigh bone of Saint Markovia. She was a she was an ancient, not ancient, but she was an old uh woman of the faith who stood valiantly against Strahd, um, and even returned from the brink of death at one point because of the grace of that the Dawn Father had bestowed upon her. It was a particularly nasty combination of spells that trapped her inside a it trapped her inside a the only way that it was described was uh poison and light, and it was as though she was flayed alive, but by the grace of the Dawn Father she was preserved and returned to fight once more on our behalf. And you would immediately remember that Serena Markovia is one of the priests that you guys microwaved as in one of the previous chapters.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, whatever you guys did in these chapters actually affected the histories. And the Wall of Force Sickening Radiance combo was particularly nasty and remembered by all. But he produces, this is one of her thigh bones, and it is not a worry. You take care. It is particularly effective. Her holiness and presence continues long after her death. It is a particularly powerful implement against the undead. And I keep it with me, but I prefer to avoid using it if I can. Magic items. Let's see. They find it is particularly effective against them, as it flares with her holy radiance, and they even send them running in fear. The thigh bone of Saint Markovia is a magic weapon that functions as a mace of disruption. When you hit a fiend or undead, it takes 2d6 radiant damage, and if it has 25 hit points or fewer after taking the damage, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be destroyed. Even if successful, the creature has the frightened condition until the end of your next turn. And it also sheds light as he picks it up, and it illuminates in much the same way that your sword does. 20 bright, 20 dim. But yes, functions as a mace of disruption. This big ol' femur. But it is quite a flashy implement, so I do not draw it unless it is absolutely necessary. I would also hate for this to be taken from me in battle and removed and lost.
DM, I have a theoretical question.
Yes.
If we were to, because he just talked about the microwave combo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just confirmed to us that we have affected the timeline.
I didn't take it as that. I thought you meant we expected a timeline within this book, but not the real timeline. Is that what you meant?
Point. Yeah, what did you mean, DM?
So the way that this book works, whatever you guys do in character happens to be what the history, it is what the histories were, within reason, right? Like when your characters turned on Rahadin, there were traitors in the midst, and Rahadin escaped, and Strahd called down judgment upon them. When you guys attacked Saint Markovia and Saint Andrel, that's whatever you guys did was how the attack went down. Strahd had individuals of your capabilities serving under him that took care of business. So it's not only in the tone, but just this is how history went. But
okay,
no one's gonna like connect the dots and think, oh, these guys are suspiciously like the party. That's just too much like Inception nonsense to play with.
Yeah. Okay.
So to answer your question, yes, that was real history.
So theoretically, if, I don't know, Yana or myself were to sneak in here and hide the thing somewhere in Perez, like underground or some shit, would it then be there in the future?
Perhaps.
Because
That's entirely possible.
Mace of Disruption sounds dope as fuck for Yana. I'm just picturing a giant flaming femur.
And this isn't the same thing that we use to consecrate the church in Vallaki, right?
Correct. This is a different thing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Those are also bones, though. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the bones of Saint Andrel. This is from Saint Markovia. This is what it looks like.
Okay, that would be very dope. Oh my god. Okay, I know that if we get it, we have to play fetch with Yana.
Amazing.
I have not now, nor have I ever played fetch.
Do not offend the
with a
lady.
Bone.
But would you like to with this one? Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean you can't do it.
Exactly.
I am not averse to giving it the returning property.
God, that just looks like, I don't know if any of you played Far Cry Primal. That's the vibes it gives me.
Oh, if it has a returning property, then she wouldn't need to fetch.
I decline to answer.
Um,
That's a good point, though.
okay. I'm just gonna very quickly, as Father Gregor is distracted, like showing like whatever he's doing with this. I just want to quickly whisper to Yana, should I go with the truth that we're from the future, or should I go with the truth that we're from the future, or should I or should we conduct some espionage?
I am always good with espionage, but if you think you can trust him, I would say go for the truth.
DM, how open to can I like how to insight track this Father Gregor or something like as to like how open to the possibilities this motherfucker is? Like he's clearly magical and he fights the supernatural all the time, so like it's not like we're trying to like convince a random civilian about this. He's theoretically trained.
Yes. Um, give me an insight check.
That's true. That's a good point.
Only kind I make.
Oh, that's good too. That's fair.
Hmm. He got hit really hard and just amnesia.
This is what happens when you dry up for 500 years,
Yep.
1,000 years.
Nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. No.
He does it again, folks.
Can we trust this man? Is he open to the possibilities?
He seems to be, just from the way that he's even describing like relics, right? Like he talks about putting his faith less in objects of devotion and more in let me equip you so you can go take care of business. He's probably more practical than anything. He may not like he may not go for the whole we're from the future thing. Like, yeah, okay. Um he seems a bit more pragmatic than that. Then that would strike him as a little bit fairy tale-y. And from what you can see, he's very much more like, what can I do today to make this a better place?
That fucks up my plan.
Apparently, that's what I'm here for.
Espionage?
Yep. Wait. Okay. DM, just correct me if I'm wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
We expend magic items or potions or things like that. They come back to us when we get out.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. Cool. I'm just going to stretch a little bit as Father Gregor looks that way and palm a potion of invisibility to Yana.
Oh, I had a suggestion.
Oh,
And tell him
that's
to make it so cryptic that literally no one can figure it out, but it doesn't matter because you know where it is.
That's
So
great.
the more cryptic the clues are, the easier it is that it'll still be there for our timeline. So give them clues that are so fucking cryptic that like no one will ever get them in like 50 million years. But it doesn't matter because you know.
okay. So I have
That's
to
an
also
option.
convince him.
But the invisibility thing is also funny.
So I also have to convince him to tell me where it's going. Is what you're saying?
Girl, you're not a persuasion character because that's how I checked you were.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm saying that's your line of thought, though,
You
correct?
don't have to persuade him. I've got the potion of invisibility you just gave me.
Yeah, But I'm just saying that would have been the approach I took, but you did. This is a better one.
Okay. There. And honestly, I don't think we'd have that idea. It's very smart. It's very intelligent. I'm not the one.
It's it's a very Ned way of approaching life.
Yes, it is.
Manipulate, manipulate, manipulate.
Gaslight girl boss gatekeep.
Well, you guys don't really
Um,
call him out on that manipulation he does, but that's fine.
that's because it's usually aimed in the right direction. And when it's not, we don't want it aimed at us. Um, okay. So yeah, I'm just going to talk with Father Gregor for a little bit, and then um, before we leave, well, basically, I'm going to try to create a diversion so Yana can leave, go invisible, come back in the room, wait for him to do the thing, grab it, which would then turn invisible because it's not an attack or a spell, and then, vamoose or spider climb out. I don't know, whatever Yana's going to do.
Yep.
Just nightmare ring girl it.
Mhm. As he turns back, no, we're not. You are. I. Why don't you come with me this evening? I'm going to visit the burgomaster's mansion and check in on how Marina is doing. I will leave this here. I should have no need of it tonight, and it should be safe here. And he closes the drawer, and locks it back up.
Um, yeah, I can thieves tools it, so maybe I should be the one invisible. Fuck.
You
I
can
forget,
always
Yana. You don't
you can
have
swipe the
thieves tools
key.
proficiency.
No, I do not.
That's a good point.
You
Okay,
can swipe the key. We're invisible.
that's true.
Unless he keeps it on him.
Where does he put the key?
He does keep it. He does keep it. You don't want to know. He does keep it with him. Just in a. It's on a ring, a small ring that he puts in a pocket of one of his robes. It's not particularly like hidden. It's just on him. So in theory, he knows where it is.
Ooh, okay. I'm assuming if I did some mage hand bullshit, that'd be like probably like a dex sleight of hand, or would that be like a spell thing? Because it's
I would accept either one.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna look over at Yana and just do this, or like just be like distraction. I was gonna whisper distraction to her so that I can hopefully mage get the help action and mage hand the key away as quietly as possible.
So I'm over with the book still, technically.
Mm-hmm.
So hearing, because we have telepathic bond, don't we? Or was that just the other campaign?
No,
not
Riss
this
has
one.
it. Riss has it. We just haven't been casting it because Strahd can fucking hack into the bond.
Good point.
That's right.
Which
So-
we honestly should cast more often because there are plenty of situations we can use it without Strahd around.
And honestly, Strahd's gonna like, if we're communicating in front of Strahd, it's either he's gonna listen regardless. So
Yeah.
we probably should do telepathic bond more. You're right.
That would definitely get around the whole ethereal plane problems that we've been struggling with.
So hearing
Why are we just
everything
thinking of
that's
this
going on, 'cause
now?
I've been actively listening with
Mhm,
the
mhm,
super
mhm.
hearing.
Yes.
I will purposefully cause one of the bookcases to fall, dumping all of the books, creating a loud crashing boom.
He turns immediately, very abruptly, and his robes sort of flare outward. Absolutely, at advantage, whichever one you're doing.
Okay, cool. Spell attack, please.
That's fine. Yeah, go for it.
It's just charisma plus proficiency, so I figured
Yeah.
it's basically the same thing.
Yes, that's the typical that I go with. Boom, boom, boom.
Uh,
Yes.
that that's a 25.
Oh yeah. Um, the the weight of the keys actually pulls the pocket out far enough that you can just sort of lump and just lift them up, and he doesn't even notice.
I don't even bring them to myself. Is he looking at Yana at this point?
Oh yes, he's
Okay.
going, and you lift him as he's moving.
I just summon them in and put them in my. I'll keep the mage hand active for a second. Actually saw this really sick thing that Charlie Cox did on a. It was Deborah Ann Wool's one of her D&D games. I can't remember what it was. Like antiques and something, relics and rarities, I think, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But he was an arcane trickster, and so his mage hand literally fit like a glove over his hand whenever it wasn't like actively doing shit.
That's
So
cool.
I'm just gonna try to like hide it over my hand.
It
And then once we get the
spectral
bookcase.
floating hand. It doesn't say it's a weird color or emits light or anything like that, so that's I can get behind that. Oh my goodness, are you what happened? Are you fine? Are you okay?
Sorry, I was trying to reach for a book on the upper shelf and it just fell over on me.
Oh well, you were fine. You were come. Let me look at you.
Okay, and I go and sit down and show him my hand, and there's a little cut on it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you are lucky to get away with just this. It just could have been so bad. I am okay. You are the most important thing. To make sure it is intact. I am not worried about that. We'll set that back up. That's not the problem. I am glad that you are okay. You feel okay? How is your is your sight okay? What do you have does your head hurt? What's
What, and I'll point down to one of the books that's on the floor. That book kind of did hit me on the head. I mean, it doesn't feel like anything's wrong, but and I'll purposefully not follow the finger. Purposely.
Okay. He runs through a couple of concussion protocols with you.
And she purposefully fails them all.
Ah, my. All right. You perhaps that is enough for research for today. You remain here.
Okay, I'll do that. Should I start putting the books back on the shelf?
No. I will take care of that. Please. That is not a. I will. It is not a problem.
It's no trouble, really.
Now you take a moment. You need to orient yourself. Perhaps I can call one of your fellow caravan members to come take you back because you should rest.
Who?
One of your fellow traders.
What traders?
The caravan you came in with.
I don't remember a caravan.
Oh my, Gawain, I think that Ariadne is suffering. She must have hit her head when the books fell. Is there anyone who can come and escort her back to her quarters?
Yes, I believe I can arrange for someone to come make sure that Ariadne is taken care of.
Very good.
And,
We
and
will.
DM, during
Yes.
this whole scenario here at the church, were there any particular books that I found that might be of particular use to us?
Did you have something in mind? I don't necessarily have anything in mind.
Anything about combating vampirism? Not necessarily like curing it. That's resistant movement, but more like fighting it. And
there are
protecting
some
against it.
There are some things. Definitely. Father Gregor has collected some texts on it. Nothing that would supplement your knowledge in any meaningful way. Your character, your PCs already are fully aware of everything that Father Gregor has access to.
Okay. How about anything on like dark powers, dark vestiges?
No, nothing about them.
Damn. Papa the Saga?
Any star?
Um,
Or is my Monday players call her Papa Lasagna?
Baba Lasagna. um, he wouldn't have collected any major texts on her. No.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll just grab a random book and bring it with me then.
Oh, look at the messages, Yana.
Uh,
Just curious.
let's see. Interesting.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. By chance, any charts of the celestial variety?
Any what?
Charts of the celestial variety,
Um,
aka star charts.
yeah. Roll me a d20.
Star chart check.
Yes, roll a star chart check.
It's wisdom.
We'll just ignore that roll.
Okay. No, none here.
Got it.
Where did you find those elsewhere?
Amber Temple.
Amber Temple. Gotcha. Okay.
It's where we confirmed that two suns were missing from the sky. Which is why Gawain is like, oh yeah, the abbot must be telling some version of the truth.
But no daughters.
No.
Interesting.
All of the daughters are still up there.
Good for them.
Hey, you want to come down to this place called the Material Plane? No, I do not.
No, I'm
I
good.
would like to stay here. I'm good.
I would prefer to scream into the void forever. Suns, if you put air into space, because no, space is a vacuum, there's no sound. If there was sound, we would all be deafened, and we would never have hearing. The vibration alone would kill us.
That's wild.
Yay.
So I think Gawain and him were just yelling into the ether for about 1,000,000 years.
All right. So yes, once somebody comes to pick up Yana, you and the abbot are able to, excuse me, not the abbot, you and Father Grigor are able to head over to the Burgomaster's Manor, where you, the Burgomaster greets you guys concernedly and brings you back to Marina, who is, seems noticeably weaker than she was earlier in the day. She's lying in bed, just sort of like eyes half open.
Hmm. Um, so does her demeanor change as I approach, like when I get within 10 feet? Because any charm effect on her is suppressed.
Her it doesn't immediately change. She's very weak, so she's not really doing much.
Yeah. Okay.
She does stir as you guys approach ever so slightly. And Father Gregor turns to you. All right, my son. What do you see? Or my brother is how he addresses you.
Gawain's just going to do a quick examination, check the neck, or he's not going to check the neck exactly first because he's, just in case Strahd is, or Vasily is watching or whatever, so it's not doesn't like just immediately give the jig away. He's going to just get like check her pulse real quick, look at her pupils, and then just look at her neck really quick. Do I see puncture holes?
Yes. They're very obvious vampiric bite marks.
Okay. Um, would so w after all of our research, are we aware of like how the process of turning works, like how long it
Oh,
takes?
yes. So, um, ba 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 ba. So, from what you guys and Yana, as you sort of read over this in your as you were looking at the book, some of the information there contained it as well. Vampires can create new undead fairly easily, but creating a new vampire bride is not a simple process. The most important information to keep in mind for the events is that the first step is that a vampire feeds on a mortal nearly to the point of death on 3 separate occasions. Once the vampire is done with the third feeding, they immediately cut themselves open and press their
The start button.
that grammar doesn't make sense. And immediately press their the person they're siring their mouth to the bleeding wound so that their sire can drink vampiric blood. So Marina seems very weak. She is, however, only has 1 set of bite marks, sort of scabbed over, sort of like closed, semi-closed, on her neck. She is not. She has only been seems to have only been bitten once.
Okay. Um, Gawain is going to just attempt his because really he's got one fucking move. That's about it. He's gonna put 5 points of lay on hands. If he needs to put more in order to like boost the power of this, he will. But if
Mm-hmm.
he feels like, oh, it's this or nothing, then he'll just put the 5. But he's trying to like cure what like draw out whatever is in Marina and destroy it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Lay on hands.
This is a carryover rule from the old edition because they don't it doesn't there's no disease in D&D anymore, so they got
Right.
rid of that in the writing itself.
Mm-hmm.
But in the last edition, it that's absolutely what it did.
Right. Let me just refresh my
I think now it's just a poison.
memory.
Yeah, it's just 5
Correct.
HP for the poison condition now.
The old paladin. Come hither. Lay on hands. 5 points from your pool to heal 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison. Perfect. Points separately for each one. Okay, cool. Cool. The wounds do close, so that they are not fresh and sort of oozing and weeping, even if they're not bleeding. But they do remain red and fresh scars. So you sense that you have healed her body, but whatever this is, there's more to this than just a physical ailment. And your magical essence isn't able to reach into grasp or to really grasp the root of whatever is happening here.
Okay. You see Gawain just light pouring from his hand, uh, and as this barely like it doesn't fully take effect, um, just looks at Father Gregor. I'm sorry, that was I think all I really know how to do. There may be some some herbal remedies that I have that might help. Actually, Dan, do I have any stuff with my herbalism kit that might help?
Yes. So you and Father Gregor both have some herbalist supplies that you are able to work and sort of brainstorm some of more like homeopathic remedies that hopefully would be able to not only bolster her but also ward against whatever is going on here, whether it's Strahd, whether it's another vampire, um, and sort of like take that route as well. Since it's just the 4 of you in the room, including Marina, there's no secrecy around like this is very clearly the work of a vampire. Somebody is trying to sire her, um, and we need to do what we can to prevent that. So working together, you guys pull together some herbalist remedies and things like that. You apply it to the room, you give it to her, you apply it where it needs to be, and at this point, hope for the best, since there's only so much that you can do in this circumstance.
Would it be weird for us to potentially just stay?
You float the idea, and the burgomaster, like Father Grigor, is not necessarily opposed to it. He turns to the burgomaster. Oh no, that should not be necessary. She is quite safe here. There's no that's. I have the area is secured. I have some guards taking care of business. Um, they
Respectfully, Burgomaster, she's not safe. This has happened.
well, I am increasing security. Why do you question me?
I do not disagree with an increase in security. I believe that is a wise decision. I'm just simply saying that maybe a couple more hands who are a little more experienced might be able to ensure your daughter's safety, which is the most important thing here.
And respectfully, you are traveling merchants who do not have any expertise in this area. You are not mercenaries. I will take care of this. I have people here who are more than capable.
Uh, Gwen just kind of looks at Yana.
Just nod my head.
Yana is not here. Yana is back at camp because she is pretending to be
Amnesiac.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
But either way, she's nodding her head.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with Gwen. She's just nodding.
Um. Well, if that is your decision, Burgomaster, then I will obviously respect it. Gawain just looks at Father Gregor. I do believe I am past my welcome, so I do think I will be leaving. I do apologize if I have offended you, Burgomaster. And Gawain just turns and walks out. Because he knows. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, just because he knows we can affect the timeline somewhat. We're not saving Marina. That it's not happening. It's too important to but I've watched enough Doctor Who, I should know this word. It's a fixed point.
Fixed point, yes. Canon event. Yep, canon exactly. All of the above. The Father Grigor also excuses himself and says a few final words in closing, and then excuses himself, and heads out with you. On night 2, everyone sort of turns in and sleeps for the evening as the camera's eye pans over back to Marina's room. Silver.
Really quickly before it pans over.
Yes, go for it.
By the way, after we're done with this, Swamp Fane, right, guys? I said after we're done with this chapter, Swamp Fane, correct?
Yeah.
In character, I'm just expressing that. So that we don't have to come up with a plan when we leave the book.
Oh, also, yeah, I agree.
Agreed.
What was I gonna say? No, also, it'll come back to me in a second. That's fine. Oh, yeah, and I was just gonna ask, does Diana do the whole, like, is she able to do invisibility, sneak in, key, and all that?
Oh, yes, of course. Zero issues. There's no reason for this not to work. There
Okay.
is no one keeping guard. There are no traps or anything like that. You have the keys. You can squirrel the thigh bone away somewhere convenient
Mm-hmm.
for you
Um,
to access at a later point in time.
Sounds good.
I think if possible, I'll meet up with Yana and we'll find a. Yana has a much better memory than I do because we were in. This is Berez, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Before it went to absolute shit, apparently. Um, we should put this in a place that's still there, that's accessible but not that easy to find. Do you remember any places like that?
You can say yes and decide at a later point
Okay.
during the week.
Okay.
We can just
Cool.
hand wave it once you guys decide where you want to put it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because I
We're just
know.
basically gonna mold Earth and just Earth bend like 20 feet down,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
put it in like a chest. Ooh,
Okay.
actually, we have that lock of trickery chest. Could we put it in that?
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Cool.
Because we're the only ones with the key, so even if they find it, it's gonna be hard as fuck to get out.
And then maybe bury it like on the northwest corner of the church of Berez.
Just so you know,
So
you're
it's not
asking a
like
dog
going
to
far
bury a
from the
bone.
church. It's still there.
Just so you
but
know.
we know where to find it.
What'd you say, Ned?
I just so you know you're having a dog bury a bone. That's all I'm saying.
Amazing.
I'm still a woman.
Two things
What are
can
you
be
gonna
true.
say, grr?
Woof.
Okay.
Or
All
just
right,
this
so-
Ned, I'll go meow.
As you guys settle in for the evening, the camera pans over. Silver spears of light reflect off beads of sweat gathering on a young woman's pale skin. Marina wheezes as she rises to meet her love, Strahd. But a hacking cough knocks her to the floor, falling to her hands and knees. Her weakness is not reflected in the fervor with which she rises to her feet, however, and they embrace as Strahd has stepped into her room once again, and they meet each other in the not quite moonlight that is here in Barovia. His breath meets her neck. Pearled fangs protrude from his gums, extending past his lips, and they find their mark on her throat. A geyser of blood paints the sickly hues of their skin. Marina exhales a groan of pain and ecstasy so intense that she trembles and collapses into Strahd's arms. This is exactly what the PDF says, guys. I'm not making this up. I didn't write it. Soon, my love, you and I will share our eternity together, as we were always meant to. And the darkness falls over the vision, and the final day in Berez arrives, and that's where we will take our break. So let's go ahead and take let's do 10 minutes, just because it is already a little bit later in the evening. So let's return here about 42, and then we will pick back up here next. Don't go anywhere. Final day. everyone, welcome back. We did lose a Savannah as whatever she might have been joining us for is very clearly not going to happen tonight. As we are still in the tome, finishing up the final chapter. So hopefully we will run into her character again down the road. But yes, hopefully we will see them again. However, it will not be tonight. But yes, let's see. Hello. No, I'm not interested. Ignore. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Never mind. All right. So, jumping back in, the third day dawns. You guys take care of your trading business. And you also, let's see, looked at gossip and the Burgomaster's mansion. So that leaves general outside with NPCs milling around in various locations and Talto's trading post. As we jump back in, is there? Oh, that's right, because you're finishing up. Okay, cool. Yes. Where we do not have an Ivor at the moment, so how are you guys? Who's going where?
I'd like to go to the trading post,
Okay.
if that's okay with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what you guys wanted to do today.
I mean, there's only two things left to do.
Correct.
That's true.
Like, we're doing everything regardless. It's just what order we're doing it in.
Well, yeah.
And then I guess we'll do outside because that's the other option.
Yeah, this one is less of a where do you go and more of a who's going to which one. If you want to split up 2 and 2, 3 and 1, we got Gawain going to the trading post. Does anyone else have a particular interest in one or the other?
I'll go to the trading post.
Cool.
All right. And then shall we put Riss and Yana down for the NPCs around town?
Sure.
Perfect. All right. Let's start off with the trading post. Ned and Gawain, you guys approach. To Talto's trading post. This it does. It needs a jingle, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is Berez's general store. The owners.
There's no generals.
No.
Oh.
Or I suppose
just Lieutenant
yes.
Colonels.
Just Lieutenant Colonels. This is the store that where the general sells the Lieutenant Colonels.
Got it.
Which are actually just popcorn colonels that he has promoted to the rank of lieutenant.
This is better every second. Yes, keep going. As you approach, let's see who is in here. The owners here, as you guys enter, they like perk up almost. You see them pop up almost like prairie dogs, and come out and then immediately scurry over to greet you. Hello, it's welcome to Talto's Trading Post. Thank you so much for joining us. What can we help you? What can we help you find? They introduce themselves as Tural, Tural, and Kala, Kala, Taltos.
Sorry, one more time.
Tural, Taltos, Kala, Taltos. The owners of Talto's training post. In an interesting twist of fate, Tural looks is a spitting image of Vargas Vlakovic, the old burgomaster of Valaki, and Kala is the spitting image of Fiona Wachter. So these two who hated each other's guts in your lifetime are married and running a joint business venture in this chapter of the tome.
Oh, Gawain is absolutely recording this in his mind to play for Lady Wachter later.
Um, and let's see. Hello. What can welcome to Talto's Trading Post. I'm so glad you decided that you wanted to come in and make some purchases today. What can I find for you?
Well, we are in town for, I guess, until tomorrow morning. We're traders. We often like to find oddities, and we're wondering if you had any wares of significant interest.
Um, well, uh, Turl is a little bit like, what? Okay. How can I make this work? Both of you guys give me insight checks.
Also, now just to remind you, you do have your D12 from Storytime.
Yeah, I was gonna guidance myself as well.
Can I give him a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, I will do so. So you don't
I got a
necessarily have to use the D12.
I got a
Sorry, go ahead.
15. Do I need to use the bardic?
No, 15 is fine.
Okay. And sorry, can you repeat the prompt of this insight check?
Gawain has started looking around and said, "Do you have anything, interesting or unique?" And he's like, well, and he like stutters a little bit and begins to stammer, trying to grasp for something to say.
Okay.
I did not register that. I doubt a 9 does it.
No, it does not.
But what's the 15?
Oh, yes. 15. He's desperately trying to make a sale. You suspect that is because his finances are not doing well. And as you look around, there's nothing that you find particularly compelling here in this store. It is a standard it has standard adventuring gear. Anything on the regular equipment that would be considered starting equipment, where 25 gold pieces or less is present here in the store. However, the prices are severely marked down. We're talking at least 25%, sometimes half off compared to like the starting equipment prices on in the source books.
Does it kind of seem like an everything must go sale? He doesn't have anything of value. The things he has, he's selling at a massive discount.
A little bit. Like I need to make some sort of money. I need money. I don't care if I lose money on this. I need money now.
Okay. So it's basically he basically has starter equipment and what else? That's it?
Yeah.
How much money does my character apparently have?
You have a good bit of gold. You guys have been successful. Your characters' personas have been rather successful in the last several merchant adventures that you guys have gone on. So you have some coin to spend.
Got it. Okay. Oh, this town seems very interesting. I hear there's hags nearby who may or may not be defeated. as well as maybe difficulty with leadership at the moment?
Ah, yeah, there is I mean every town has their ups and downs. Um there's things here that are it's dangerous out here in the around the valley, but it's where isn't it, right?
Hmm.
Lurking around every corner.
Hmm.
Um we have some wonderful packs over here if you wanted to take a look at those.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'll peruse it. I imagine I'll peruse it like actively speaking. I imagine such difficulties have made life difficult for yourself, keeping their store stocked.
Well, uh yeah. It hasn't exactly been wonderful. Um, you know, and stress makes people do strange things. Um, he shoots a withering glance over at his wife, who is like very much who's obviously not with you, like making a show of it, off doing something else. Um, and he's started to make some snide comments at her that she is for the moment ignoring. It affects everyone differently, but what are you gonna do, right? You didn't come here to hear me complain.
Well, I'm making conversation. I'm learning about the town. I figured if me and my caravan will be making this a frequent stop, we might as well get to know the locals.
Oh, so you are the owner of the caravan?
Not the owner. No, 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 no. What I meant to say is we do
Ah,
our owner, our leader does plan on potentially making this a frequent stop.
oh, he does. Well, that is certainly good news. Certainly good
Mhm.
news. Um, who are you traveling with? I'm thinking I might like to speak with him about being the uh your caravan's official supplier for your journeys.
That would be Strahd's whatever guy, right?
Yes,
What's his name
Vasily.
again?
Vasily
Vasily
von
von
Holtz.
Holtz.
His name is Vasily von Holtz.
Oh, he goes a little bit pale. Um,
Oh, so you know him?
oh yes, he is uh our Lord Strahd's. He's very close. He often speaks on his behalf when or he has often spoken on his behalf uh in recent decades. No, I come to think of it, we haven't seen much of Lord Strahd, but Vasily has very much been a mouthpiece.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I myself am new to working with him, so I haven't quite gotten a feel for how he works. Could you tell me a little bit more about him?
Well, he is. He always has a smile on his face, and you never know if it's genuine.
Hmm.
And he looks around to make
So
sure,
it okay.
he's like worried that Vasily's gonna overhear him.
So a true salesman then.
Uh, I suppose
Hmm.
I find him terrifying. Kala pipes up. But yes, but you find everyone terrifying, so that's not exactly a ringing endorsement, is it? Kyle, if you're not going to contribute and help with this purchase, perhaps you can keep your biting remarks to yourself, my dear.
While he says that, when he turns around to see me, I will be still like eyeing some of his products and like reaching into my pocket, like pretending like I'm considering buying these things.
Ah, uh-huh.
Um, and next I will say, "Oh, what in particular scares you about him?" I mean, I agree there's an unease to him at times, but I haven't quite put my finger on it.
Oh, it's uh he pauses as though he's slightly uncomfortable with this topic.
I will once again keep like pick up the item I'm looking at, put it under my shoulder, and under my armpit, and then go to something else. Like again, considering buying these things. I want him to
But
see me considering
oh, very much
purchasing
so.
items.
No role necessary. He's very, very transparent. Like he's very easily manipulated in this moment. Um, it's I sometimes struggle to put my finger on it. It's just I get a flash when I interact with him that if I don't do what he wants, I'm going to find myself with his hands wrapped around my throat. And I I never know what he wants. I feel like he's asking. Yeah, I need to read his mind in order to make he. I am. I feel like I need to be perfect, and I am very easily. And he like pulls out a handkerchief and begins to blot off his forehead, which has already started to sweat just thinking about the stress. He is. I find him very intimidating. He just carries himself with an air of authority. And I don't know if it's just because he keeps Strahd's court, or if if Strahd would do something different if he knew how he was behaving.
But surely he's never threatened you.
No, of course not. No. He has never even intimated as such. But he has the look in his eye. It is hungry, and it's almost as though he would wish I would cross him just so he would have the excuse to disembowel me with his bare hands. I don't know. I get these flashes of violence and images of visions of terrible things that he would do to me if when I look him in the eyes.
You know, I think I know what you mean. I haven't had many interactions with him, but there is an intensity to him.
Yes, that is it. That's the word.
I suppose luckily haven't had a prolonged conversation with him to feel it to that extent, but I guess I should be more mindful.
Oh, I would perhaps just something to look out for, and it may just be a me thing. Kala just puts her stuff down on the table very heavily and loudly. Tural, everything is a you thing. It's always you. It's not a general thing. You don't exactly tick all of the regular boxes. Kala, this is you cannot. This is I am with a customer. With you need to stop. Perhaps just take a walk and pull your thoughts together. And she fine, slams the a ledger closed. I think I will. I'm going to go step out for a moment. And she leaves and slams the door behind her and stalks away. Tural just sort of exhales and deflates a little bit. I apologize for my wife. There is a lot going on this morning.
Oh, what's going on? And I'll put the 2 packs I picked up on the counter.
He pauses for a moment and then thinks better of discretion, because you seem to be one for juicy details. We are financially I was under the impression that the shop was doing much better than it actually is. And I found out about that today because my wife handles the accounting and the bookkeeping generally. I decided I would do some of it to take some work off of her plate. She seemed stressed, and it's going to be her birthday soon. And when I did, I couldn't make the numbers work, so I asked her about it, and she has been lying to me for months. The shop is not doing well, and she has been working odd jobs all around town to supplement our income and did not tell me.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. But why is it that the shop isn't doing well? You seem to be the main shop in town.
I I don't like making a profit at at my friend's expense. I look around at the people we're a very small village, and I want to provide a good I want to provide goods at a good price, and I don't want to gouge them just so that I may have a comfortable living.
Mm-hmm.
And I look around and I see, what do they have? I what is a fair price for one person is not a fair price for everyone. And it changes from person to person. So what is fair for perhaps the burgomaster would be able to pay a little bit more for an item, but a struggling family might need it more. And so I would perhaps give it to them at a discount, or give it to them for free. And I was under the impression that we were financially set, and that it was be a charitable work, or a charitable offering, that I could help the town and really uplift my fellow townsperson, my fellow villagers. But apparently, my generosity is bankrupting us, and my wife doesn't have doesn't even respect me enough to tell it to me to my face. She has to go and take care of business herself, but she feels the need to keep me, to appease me, almost as though my ego demands that I am the provider for I provide for our family, and that she should have told me. She could have told me. I don't care. I just want our kids to be fed. I want our home to be safe. I don't care who it comes from.
Did she
And
tell you that was the reason she did it?
no.
Yeah, then perhaps there's more to it. For example, perhaps she sees what you do as noble and wants to make it so you can continue doing so. Truth be told, selling things at such a discount will never be profitable. But if it puts a smile on your face to be able to provide those goods, perhaps she sees that and wants to continue allowing you to do so. Just a thought.
No. But why wouldn't she have told me?
Because you would have felt guilty and stopped doing it. And then
Now,
you'd feel guilty about up costing things to your friends. Again, all a theory doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Really, the true point is you should have sit down and have a conversation about these things.
I agree. I just
I'm setting gold down as I do this,
mhm.
but I'm also paying more than what they are worth.
I agree. I just wish she wouldn't do it in fights. I wish she wouldn't be like that in front of customers. I Oh no, I'm sorry. This is far that you have
I'm pushing the money through and continuing to talk as if nothing's going on. You know, unfortunately, the thing is, we all act differently when we're stressed out, and it can manifest in many ways. Hence why I think it's best to more calmly have this conversation and try and make it a judgment-free conversation if possible. Very difficult. That doesn't mean you'll succeed, but the effort is worth it.
Okay. You seem like you know what you're talking about. But if I wanted to try to do this, what would I do? How would I go about? How would I broach the topic with her?
Kind of feel like you already know how to. We've had this entire conversation about how you felt. I would
You should
skip the portions where you were accusatory, however.
you should approach this from a point of that she loves you, not that she is hiding something. That is a bad place to approach a conversation.
My colleague is correct.
So it's one of those accusatory things that you're talking about, right? The that she was hiding it and that she doesn't respect me enough to tell me to my face.
Correct.
That's what you're saying not to say.
Correct. You're
Hey,
accusing her of hiding things, and then you're assigning a reason for her to do so with that's possibly not even true.
no evidence to support it, except it could be either way. She very
Okay.
well could love this quality about you, and like my colleague said, want you to continue your ability to do so, and so has taken on these odd jobs. It's a possibility for real.
Okay, so see, perhaps she comes back. She's a little cooler. And he's talking to you, Gawain, as though you are his wife. Okay,
Does he have long hair? Does Gawain have long hair in here too?
I think so, right?
Is it in a ponytail or is it like loose?
I think right now it's loose.
What was his wife's hair? How was it styled?
She had it pulled back in a bun.
Um, I will go behind him and put it in a bun.
Um, okay, so Kala, we need to talk about we need to talk about the store. Um,
A better way to maybe start that would be, Kala, I would like to have a discussion with you. Is now a good time?
oh, so I have to really like ease into it.
I would be as cordial as possible, yes.
Okay. Kala, whenever I know that's been stressful lately, um, when you're feeling up to it, I'd like to talk about the situation at the store. Um, yeah, I can do that.
That's a great start.
I can do that. Okay. Okay. Um, well, is there anything else that you guys were interested in here at this shop?
Yeah, DM, I'm gonna like while I was looking around, did I see any diamonds perhaps?
Very much not.
Shot.
Very much
Maybe he
not.
doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have any out. Um, this may be a bit of a long shot, but do you have any diamonds?
I'm sorry, Andy, what?
I know you would not keep those out on the floor, but I didn't know if you had any that you were having a hard time selling.
Oh, a hard time selling time. Oh, goodness gracious. And he starts to laugh, not like hysterically, but almost like an inappropriate laugh, just like there's a lot of emotions and it's all coming out in a laugh. No, 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 no. Oh, if I had diamonds, I would not be in this predicament. No, no, unfortunately, no, I do not. I am sorry. I do not know why I was laughing. I did not mean any offense.
None taken. I figured it was probably a long shot at best, but I had to ask.
I respect that. Well,
Oh, and after you make up with your wife, please do stop by the caravan tomorrow. I specialize in intimate lubricants. And then I'll leave.
do you
I've
do you
got
take the items with you?
I do, yes.
Okay, good. Okay, okay. And
as
I
Ned
turn on
says
my heel
that.
and I leave. That's great.
As Gawain walks out, he's just going to follow Ned and just turn around and say, I mean, I'm a food specialist, so if you want any chocolate covered strawberries, please let us know.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling as the bell on the
I
door
mean,
rings.
chocolate covered strawberries specifically.
Yep. That's how we grow 'em in Barovia.
Gonna have a good night between us two.
Oh boy. Laszlo and Ulrich are gonna come visit. That's for sure. Um, that was great. But yes, the as Gawain and Ned finish up their visit to the trading post, Yana and Riss, you guys are perhaps on a lunch break, or perhaps taking a break for lunch. Um, perhaps stretching your legs. Around the town. And there is a hustle and bustle this afternoon, busy with trade, conversation, and work. All around town, there seems to be a construction project going on. There's a lot of building materials being ferried back and forth, wheelbarrows of dirt, planks of wood being carried to and from. There are many people who are taking care of all number of other jobs that I can't think of off the top of my head at the moment. There's families out. One person, yeah, I'm gonna back off that last sentence. Um, as you guys are out and about, the first person who catches your eye, Yana, looks just like your sister. Spitting image, carbon copy. She's walking by with a basket on her arm, and some. What does she have? She has some grains and some baked goods.
Does she look like she's struggling carrying them at all, or is it just like a light load?
No, just a light load. She's out on her own.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. Does it look like there's anybody following her, either openly or sneakily? Is she all alone? Is there anything wrong about the scene?
Give me a either perception or insight, depending on what vibe you want.
Okay. Let's go with insight for 15.
Okay. Insight 15. She is, while she looks just like your sister, she walks with an entirely different air. There is a gentle confidence and poise that Gertruda simply does not have. Gertruda is very much more rough, and this young woman seems much more refined. You also notice uh, a small pendant around her neck with the symbol of the Morning Lord. She seems to be at least moderately religious, as opposed to Gertruda, who who loves just nothing more than getting drunk.
Got it.
She does seem to be, as you watch, she is going into the market area where there's a small little, barely qualifies as a farmer's market, just with a couple of stands and like a wagon or two set up. But she is heading into the market, and as you watch, she approaches one of the wagons, and seems to, rather than like purchase something, seems to greet the owner, and they embrace. They are close. He is much older than she is. With a 15 insight, this is her father, not her lover.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
that helps.
Both gotta be careful.
Yeah, exactly. Does he look familiar at all, or is it just the girl?
Let me look.
Whether it be Escher-like or other.
He looks just like Sunflower. What the fuck?
What?
But without fur.
Oh, that's a scary thing.
Just a stone Siamese cat.
Yes. Oh, that's fun. I will be playing a Tabaxi at some point who is just who is like a hairless cat Tabaxi.
Sphinx.
Just all the wrinkles. Yes. Town of Vallaki. Where is... You would be familiar with the I'd have to pull up the supplement just to find this. You would be familiar with Bildrath's mercantile.
Mm-hmm.
He looks just like Bildrath, which I don't know what he looks like, but I suspect you have a better idea than I do.
Some ideas, yes. All right. That's definitely giving Yana some very wrong thoughts. Even considering there's at least a couple hundred years difference, but I'll just kind of watch them a little bit and see if I mean, I won't like try to get close enough to like bump into them or anything, but I'll kind of position myself somewhere in the market so that I can kind of overhear them a little bit, just kind of what they're talking about, and try to gain insight into their relationship.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes. So you sort of shift a little bit closer. They are actually, it's actually quite a nice dynamic as you're picking it up. On a 15, the baked good she got was a little treat that she saw in a window and picked it up while she was on her way from the house down to the market, because she knew her father would need some help. He had left he had left far earlier this morning to sell his harvest of turnips, and he seems to have had a very nice year. Nothing exuberant or over the top by any means, but certainly a good harvest, especially for Barovia. And it seems to not only have a lot of them, but they also seem to be of a good quality. So he's expecting to be able to make a tidy little profit, and also help support his local village,
Of course.
his friendly local village market.
Um, so kind of seeing all this, I'll kind of walk up to the turnip stand. Uh, any good choices today? Anything you would recommend?
Oh, of course, we have some very good merchandise to pick from. What meals do you have in mind?
Oh, I've got soups. I've got full meals. I'm part of a trading company that we're just passing through this village. Um, been here for the last couple days, and I figure might as well get some good stuff before we head out. And I was wondering, do you by chance sell this in other places of Barovia or just here in Brest?
Oh no! I cannot get up and around like I used to. I do not travel like that anymore. Um, I just sell my wares here, sell my crops here. It's it's much simpler. Uh, Grosha might be looking to travel a little bit more. Perhaps we could branch out. I know that is something that we had talked about. Oh, maybe that's a bit more down the road. I think that my father is actually. Well, I mentioned it once a few weeks ago. I don't know that I'm ready to do anything with it just yet. Um, Father, we talked about this. I mentioned it in passing. Let it go.
Well, if you are interested, I ran into a family over in the village of Barovia a couple of weeks back that were getting ready to start a shop of their own. And they were looking for possible vendors who could provide quality produce. And from what I'm seeing, your crop here looks very top quality.
Oh, certainly best in the valley.
Yeah. Well, if you are interested, I would highly recommend looking up. I believe their name, the last name, I can't remember their first name was, but I believe the last name was Zivanka.
Shameless self promotion.
Of course. And so let them know that my name is Ariadne. Let them know that I sent you, and I'm sure they will be willing to pay top price for these, for your stock. And just to add a little bonus in there, and DM, how much would you say money wise that I have left in this fictional character?
You've continued to make money over the last few days. Between upwards of 20 gold remaining.
Okay. So let me ask you something. How much do you sell each turnip for?
Oh, don't go for certainly not more than 5 silver apiece.
Okay.
Or, nope, not 5 silver, 5 copper apiece.
Okay.
I was about to fucking say that is some Whole
turnips.
Foods bullshit.
It sure
Right?
is. Certainly not more than 5 copper apiece. These are but raw materials.
And I'm not going to say the amount to him. I'm just going to kind of pull out my little coin pouch. I'm going to kind of open it up and fake like I'm looking inside it, trying to count. And I'm just going to hand him over the pouch and say, how much can I get for this?
Okay. There's 100. You have 2,000 copper pieces.
Make the DM do math.
So evil.
I know.
400.
400 turnips. Here's a couple hundred here. Ah, uh,
It's
I,
not enough, is
oh no, Plitz is. I just want to make sure that you understand how the quantity that this would buy the cart.
Well, I don't need the cart. We've got the cart of our own.
No,
but
no, it all of the produce in the cart, all of
Oh.
our supply.
I figured. I was just saying, you definitely keep the cart. But I figure, enjoy some time. Take care of the crop. Take care of your family. I'll take care of these.
Oh, your generosity is very much appreciated. I was only, I don't know that I want to sell more than half to a group that is not going to be here in the town. I want to take care of, I want to help take care of the village, you see.
Oh, but of course. But I figured you said that your daughter, I'm assuming daughter, based off of conversation I kind of overheard.
Certainly. Yes.
That if she's interested in branching out, possibly becoming a traveling trader like myself and my companions, that selling the village of Barovia and Valaki and Kresk and other areas within the valley, I think it might serve to bring in a lot more money that would be very useful for your family as well as for the entire village of Berez.
He looks at you and looks at his daughter, who's sort of like taken aback by the generosity of the stranger. And he looks you up and down. You're not going to take no for an answer, are you?
Well, if you say no, then it's a no. I don't force myself on potential customers or partners even. But if you so desire, I would be willing to help. If not, I can go on my way. It's simple as that.
With all due respect, perhaps we will. May we discuss this?
Of course.
And I would be more than happy to discuss a partnership if that is where Grosha wants to. If that is what Grosha would like to move forward with, I would be honored to start to partner with you in this way. But we would like to discuss it first.
Oh, of course, of course. So my companions and I will be leaving a little bit later today. But if you so desire, I've got contacts all through the valley, and I give them the names of a few different people of the modern variety that I know. I give them the last names.
Nice.
Try to set up the little network. Just talk to any one of these people, and tell them that Ariadne sent you, and we'll go from there. And then I turn and just walk away.
Leaving your coin purse there with Grilsha does run after you. Miss, I believe you I wanted to count out the payment in front with you for the turnips that we were going to. Where did you want them delivered?
Where would you like to deliver them to?
We can have we can bring them to your caravan a little later this afternoon.
Let's just call this a little upfront cost. You provide the turnips to where they need to go, and we'll go from there.
You are too kind.
Let's just say you remind me of somebody that I love.
I thank you. That is. I appreciate it. Perhaps we will. I will reconsider the business offer.
Take your time.
Thank you.
And make your choice. It's entirely your choice. No pressure whatsoever.
Well, thank you. I hope that the rest of today goes your way.
And for you.
And she turns back slowly and just walks back to her father, holding your coin purse in her hands, and he's like, what? He's very confused. She's a little bit shocked. Riss, was there anything in particular that you wanted to do here outside? If not, I know we're coming to the end of the session. We can go ahead and wrap up, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't just skip over you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
They went to the trading post, right?
Mm-hmm.
Riz isn't really like a go talk to all the random people person, so they probably would have just followed either Yana or Ned around
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of been in the background watching slash potentially opening books and just like seeing what's around.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
And just
All
kind of
right.
just kind of observing.
Is there a bookshop in town that we could
No.
visit?
You guys
No.
brought the books.
I did
Gotcha. All right.
From Riz's
Just gonna
shop.
see if we.
my shop.
Yeah, I was gonna see if we had if there were any books here, because it would be non-magical.
It's
so
it's
like
my
there
tiny
could be
bookshop.
like. Well, yeah, I was thinking, but there could be like old books that you don't have anymore because they were destroyed. So like we could.
No,
like,
that's
do
why I was
some
looking through them,
shenanigans.
but no. I
Yeah.
was making a
Oh.
joke.
So Riz sells books. Gawain sells food. I sell lube.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a
That's what I
traveling
said.
bookshop. I love this game a lot. But it's a
Amazing.
traveling bookshop, so I'm like, yeah, it's my tiny bookshop.
Oh my gosh. You guys
Sorry.
are terrible.
What does
Amazing.
Yana sell?
Weapons.
Yana?
Seashells?
But-
She sells various potions.
Ah,
She's
very
proficient in
nice.
alchemist tools, so she uses that.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thinking like bone knives and things.
Well,
That would also work.
Part of the alchemy thing, she gotta prepare
Sure.
the tools.
True.
As the third and final day comes to an end, the dream pans back over to the burgomaster's house, and sort of like in flashes we jump cut to different areas of the house, and there's growing storm clouds in the sky, just sort of like darkening and rolling in. Thunder rolls with a flash of lightning. And with this flash, it illuminates Father Grigor once again with the burgomaster in his house, in the burgomaster's mansion. Laszlo, we know what we need to do. We cannot allow her to turn. And because he bites his tongue and like takes a breath, turned down the offer of protection last night. I do not know what other options we have. I do not think you understand what kind of a life this would be for her. We have to, if we do nothing, she will come back and she will rip us to pieces. We have to stop her. This is going to be our only chance. And Laszlo is distraught. He's pacing back and forth. He's hands on his head. He's like pulling at the remnants of hair that he does have. Surely there is another way. There is no other options. What? How can this be? And the thunder rolls, and the light flashes and fades to black. And as the clouds part, a white light of the moon shines down as the scene has shifted, and this light melds with the deep crimson pooling beneath a ghostly nightgown. Marina's body lies still, with a stake embedded in her chest. And apparating from shadow, or revealed from shadow as the light continues to shift across the room, the Dark Lord of Barovia weeps. As he leaps without thought toward her. But before he can hold her cold hand, her pale skin grays, and she dissolves into vapor. Marina is gone. The moonlight filling the bedchamber is dulled. As the clouds roll back in, thunder rolls once again. Laszlo Ulrich and Father Grigor, both cowering in the corner, as Strahd has revealed himself in this moment before them. As the lightning flares and the thunder rolls, they fall to their knees and begin to fall prostrate before the Dreadlord. Strahd is distraught, and he falls to his knees, reaching for Marina, even though she is gone. And from his position on the floor, Grigor draws something from his robes, shifts, and then lunges with all his weight toward Strahd. But the Dark Lord's claw catches the priest's wrist and snaps the arm without a thought. Lightning paints the sky outside, and its revealing flash, the Burgomaster is bathed in a red mist, bursting from what was, only moments ago, Father Grigor. The corpulent coward is dragged to his feet. The Burgomaster's pleas for forgiveness are suppressed by the shattering of glass, and with a point, Strahd catapults Laszlo's flailing body through the window into the storm. This storm has rapidly progressed. Hurricane winds batter the exposed room and lift him into the skies. The already murky clouds of Barovia deepen in their sorrow. The torrential horizontal rain and outraged winds emulate to their lord's fury. Lightning bolts seize into a cage of electricity that surges through the soil. An inky darkness obscures Strahd, forming a devilish shape cast against the streaks of lightning in the room. I once believed that I had but one lifetime to suffer. I now recognize it is not only my lot to live eternally, but to suffer eternally as well. But I will grant you no such honor. Your death will be eternal, but dying will be painful. I will be certain of that. The Burgomaster's boots cannot find purchase in the bog. Watery vortexes surge around him. A roar, harsher than the thunderous clouds, rises from the ground. Walls of water climb hundreds of feet into the air, condensing the power of the storm and the maelstrom of the Luna River into tidal waves that lay waste to the village of Berez. The shifting river's current, now littered with wreckage, ebbs. Strahd remains airborne, peering over the decimation left in his wake. The houses decimated, bodies lying everywhere, washed from their homes and deposited wherever the river would. Thunder rolls and lightning flashes, almost strobing these images into your mind's eye, and then back to darkness. And then ever so gently, your vision clarifies, and you are once again following behind Strahd, the narrator. Nearly a century had passed, and I'd grown accustomed to the pain of mourning. And then to have her return, to have a glimpse of the paradise that lay before us, only then to lose her again. It was too much. Despairing, I wallowed in the mud and gave in to the grief. As you continue, rather than fading back immediately, Strahd continues, but he stops. He turns and faces you all, your shadowy, watery forms, unresolved in this space, unclear, your outlines just nebulous. How many times over the centuries had I met you? How many times had I lost you? I could not say. She ever wore the same face, but under a different name, sometimes a wholly different person. Though somehow I'd always find a way to touch those hidden memories in her heart. And somehow we always lose. Through the generations, we lost over and over and over again, forever trading joy for grief. If I could just once break the pattern, break whatever curse that keeps us apart, in doing that I might find freedom for us both. But year after year flies by. They pile into decades, mass into centuries. How many lay before me? And are they all to be as lonely as those I've already had? Unable to answer, unwilling to guess, I sit and stare at her portrait and feel another night slipping away into the irretrievable past. If I could just rest, sleep for more than just a single day, sleep away all my sorrows and lose myself in, I am unsure, to drift, dreamless and serene, to forget, to rest. And rather than a gentle fade, as you guys have had at the end of each of these chapters, you are forcibly shunted out as though a book was slammed shut. Having completed the final chapter of the tome, you guys find yourselves spit out into the rapidly ending rope trek. And descend back into the, I believe it was the apartment where you guys did this. That is the Tome of Strahd. That is Strahd's story. That is the history that he has recorded of himself. Biased, to be sure, but how unreliable a narrator has he been? That remains to be seen. With this final chapter completed, Riss, you understand that you have received one final boon from the Tome of Strahd. With the completion of chapter 12, A Soul's Return.
You have the cure for vampirism for
Yes.
everybody.
I wish, man.
Once a
The
day, you can ritually cast Wish.
once a day, you may ritually cast Tsunami as a ritual spell,
Ooh.
in keeping with
Okay.
the flood and wash away of Berez.
Hold the fuck on. What is that? I forget what the tsunami spell does.
It's
Obviously, it summons a
crazy.
tsunami, but like
Tsunami.
So
how big?
Tsunami is an 8th level spell. A wall of water springs into existence at a point you choose within range of 1 mile. You can make the wall up to 300 feet long, 300 feet high, and 50 feet thick, and the wall lasts for the full duration of 6 rounds. When it appears, each creature in the area makes a strength saving throw, taking 6d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a success. And at the start of each of your turns after the water appears, the wall, along with any creatures in it, moves 50 feet away from you. Any huge or smaller creatures inside the wall whose space the wall enters when it moves must succeed on a saving throw or take 5d10 bludgeoning damage. A creature can only take this damage once per round. At the end of the turn, the wall's height is reduced by 50 feet. The damage the wall deals is reduced by 1d10, and when the wall reaches 0 feet in height, the spell ends. So it's 1d10 for every 10 feet in height.
Gotcha.
So theoretically, hypothetically, as it were,
Or no, for every 50 feet in height, sorry.
if we
Yeah.
were to, I don't know, be assaulting Strahd's castle soon, we could theoretically time it right so that right as Ivor hits a shot with that cannon and we nuke the heart, we hit the castle with a tsunami. Like, that's possible.
For sure. Yeah. I can't imagine. I can't come up with a reason to say no.
A creature caught
I
in the
almost
wall can move by swimming. Because of the wall's force, though, the creature must succeed a strength check to move at all.
almost
Fails, it can't move. Creature moves out of the wall, falls to the ground.
I honestly think it would be very funny if we had Ned attuned to the Tome of Strahd just for this water bending moment. Especially if you just like summoned it with the decanter, the bucket of endless water, just shoot it from a mile away.
It takes 11 minutes to cast.
Because
Yes.
it's a
The
minute
casting
long
time
casting
of
spell.
1 minute, and I can only cast it as a ritual.
Yes.
So, like, this is not
Correct.
a...
That's what I'm saying. This is a surprise thing. If we like have the prep time, we can have you cast this, and right as you're about to do it, we'll hit Ivor with all the buffs and stuff, and then because he can do that from 2,400 feet away. It's about half a mile, a little less.
Uh-huh.
What?
Shoot from 2,000 miles.
Cannon
I
shoots
would shoot
2,400. I'm like 90% sure.
Is this
I looked
from
at it
Heliana's or whatever it is?
No. It's oh wait, no, that's from the let me see, where's that? Cannon. Where the fuck? There it is. Siege equipment. Cannon. Large object. Armor class 19. Hit point 75. Cannonball requires load and aim. It's got a
Wait,
plus
where is
6.
this?
I
It's
thought we were doing a ballista, not a cannonball.
The cannonball had much more range, is why. So if we needed to do it from farther, because a ballista has like a max of 480 feet of range versus a max of 2,400.
I think we need a new mechanic for how the bags of holding combine. Because originally it was just like a giant bolt that like had arms that at the very end combined to put the bag of holding inside of another bag of holding. So now we need a mechanic for how the cannonball does that.
I figured it would be something very similar with like almost like an artillery looking shell kind of vibes. That's what I had imagined.
Gawain,
here, let me set.
where is that? Yeah, because I was looking on D&D Beyond and I couldn't find anything other than some third-party content. But I feel like we've looked at. I know we've looked at it before.
Because I thought we
This should
agreed
be
to
the
the
right link.
480 thing. Maybe I'm
Oh,
wrong.
it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's why.
Yep.
Okay.
It's under siege equipment.
Siege. That makes sense. Got it.
Yeah, it has a short range of 600, a long range of 2400. But it requires, so you have to load it, aim it, then fire it, all requiring an action.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like
Cannon.
a couple of us helping Ivor work the gun as he's about to like fire it, like making sure like all the like Yana can probably help with like the math and stuff, and I'll just be the I don't know tripod. Like I'll just put the fucking can on my shoulder or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Will help.
Loading, aiming, firing. Yep. That's right. Amazing. You take the cannonball action.
I love that's an action too.
That's great.
Yeah.
You loading it, and then the cannonball action, I guess, is firing it. Because a cannonball uses gunpowder or arcane power to propel heavy iron balls at destructive speeds. Cannon is usually attached to a wooden frame with wheels. Loading it requires utilize. Aiming it requires utilize. Crew member can then take the cannonball action. That makes me happy.
Which actually, this will be a repeating shot cannon because it has to be for Ivor to get his bonus to his like to be able to use his intelligence on it. It has to be a magic weapon. So that's like the only infusion that made sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thanks. I hate it.
You give us insurmountable problems. We come up with creative solutions.
You come up with you. This is modern weaponry. All right.
Hey, I said
Actually,
a ballista. You're allowing a cannon. No, cannonball's pretty old.
Yeah, it is.
No,
a
what I'm
modern
saying
artillery
is like,
cannon is like hits like 30 miles away.
No. I'm not in terms of range, but like automatic. Like,
oh yeah.
This is
well, no,
this is supposed to be an action to. It's supposed to take 3 actions to fire. This is great.
It just changes it to 2 is all.
Yeah, I know. It's still. It's power creep, guys. Power creep. This is why. No, I'm just kidding. It's.
We're also leaving the cannon wherever we fire the shot because we're not taking it with us.
Yeah. No, and those are that's the drawbacks of it, right? That's the balance of it. It's not. You can't use it anywhere and everywhere. You can't just carry it around and do 8d10 with an action or 2.
Exactly. This is
Fair
like
enough.
we have to because we're gonna have to do the amber gem thing to just like contain it all and then pop it out, like do all that stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
That's fair. That's fair. It is siege weaponry after all, I suppose. That is the balancing it goes around. All right. Well, on that note, you guys emerge from the book, the final chapter, and you are off to the Swamp Fane down in Berez, question mark?
Correct.
All right. So, we will head off that direction, top of our next session. So, yeah, tons of fun. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. And thank you to everyone who joined us both live and on our VODs. I appreciate you guys out there coming along for the stories we're telling. But that's all for us this evening. So thank you very much. And always remember, you are the legend beyond the dragon's tail. Good night, everybody.
Good night.